What's up, everybody? It's Joneser, your favorite comic book guy here, and we've got another one of these Masters of the Universe Origins figures. This is the biggest one of the Wave 1 releases. We've got the Prince Adam Sky Sled. So here it comes. Alright, welcome back, everybody. If you like this kind of stuff, you can check me out. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, we're on YouTube. MOTU Joneser on YouTube. We have the Joneser He-Man comic book page on Facebook, and Anthony Joneser on Instagram. Check me out, plenty more content. Well, anyhow, we got this figure here. I'm really excited. This is the biggest one of the lot, like I said before. And the one thing that really took me away is the completely original box art. This one's got the coolest box art of all of them that I've seen so far. I mean, let's just dig into this thing here before we pop them open. I mean, we got Prince Adam here riding the Sky Sled. Looks like there's a big air battle going on in the sky. You look over here to the left and we've got Skeletor on the Roton, and we got Trapjaw and Faker on other Sky Sleds. I really hope that they come out in future releases. Over on the furthest right here, we've got Man-at-Arms flying in the Wind Raider. I would love to see a new Masters of the Universe Origins Wind Raider come out. It looks like maybe two palace guards or something, or I don't know, I'm not sure who these two are supposed to be. And then if you pan down here, we've got some monsters coming off of lava and the volcano. On this side here, we've got Castle Grayskull. It looks like Stratos is defending it against Merman and some other generic bad guy here. Looks like we got Manny Faces up here on the top of Castle Grayskull, manning the laser blast. On the side here, we've got Tila in a heavy-duty battle with Beastman, kind of off in the corner of the box. And if we flip this bad boy around here, it looks like we've got the conclusion to this massive air battle. And all the way to the left, looks like the Wind Raider's crashed and Man-at-Arms is duking it out with Trapjaw here. And looks like Prince Adam's ramming Skeletor here with this thing. Beastman's, screaming in disgust. It looks like we've got the battle armor version of Skeletor. I kind of wonder if we're going to see those in the future. And continue on the back of the box, and it's just like the Battle Cat one we did before. We've got the 6 original release figures with the 2, vehicle or mounts added on with Prince Adam and Battle Cat, and some of the new features of our Sky Sled. So let's open this bad boy up, huh? Well, all right, we got him here in front of you, and no time like the present. Let's get this guy open. Looks like we trying to keep the box somewhat nice. I'm not sure if I tore it already. Well, it's a good thing I got 2 of these bad boys. One I planned on displaying in mint in box, and the other one we're gonna open up and we're gonna check them out. Now we can stick the box here to the side, spin this guy around. All right, I'm gonna have to use my wife's fancy schmancy scissors. Shout out Mrs. Joneser. Let's clip these little stringy dingies. We can check out our Sky Sled. It feels pretty. Woo! Well, that's why. Another stringy dingy. Nope, didn't matter. Looks like we got some spare parts. That's pretty cool. Boy, this thing don't mess around. There we go. Let's get our prints out of here. Sword just came flying out. I don't know if y'all saw that. Last little stringy dingy. And we're free. We're free. Okay. Oh, I got the prints here. It looks pretty cool. I really like the color choice they did here with them. He's got the vests a little more Filmation style, looks like, and comes with the pink sword that we all remember. Ooh, it's a complete sword rather than the, ooh, it's tight in his hand. Jeez. Okay, we'll mess with that later. Okay, here. I'll get into the Sky Sled. Again, like the Battle Cat, this thing feels really light in your hand. It's like there's some differences from the original piece. You know, 3 mounted guns, and this front gun seems to be on a swivel here, and got a neat little stand for it. Let's see if we can slap that together here. Not sure how this works. Well, there we go. All right. Very cool. Oh, this thing's a little blast effect for the gun. That's neato. Let's see if we can get our prints on it. Cool. Well, our stand is on a little swivel, so we can, really get down with this. Very, very awesome. Very, very cool. We got some replacement parts. It looks like if we're gonna, oh, I see. I think if we take these side pieces pop out, and it's like the heads, you convert it for bad guy usage. I'm not sure how those come out. See, so now we have an evil Sky Sled. Very, very neat. That gives you some extra playability for this thing. It could be a good guy deal or a bad guy deal. And Skeletor looks at home on this bad boy. What do you guys think? Now that I got the hang of how to convert this thing, it's a pretty quick, easy conversion. There's a little piece here on the side to get these side strips off. And then you just slap them right back in to set this vehicle back for good. All right, well, let's do some comparisons. This is the original vehicle that the Sky Sled was inspired by. This is the Battle Ram. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to connect to the Battle Ram. It looks like there's a possibility in the future. How this worked in the past is this bad boy kind of slid off of this piece. It was just an extension of the Battle Ram. You know, it could convert to a flight vehicle. They could use this for, like a mounted gun or whatever, or it could put it together and ride it. I'm hoping in the future that Mattel for the Origins will get the other half of the Battle Ram. We'll get back to our prints here. Well, one thing I noticed right away with this Adams figure, besides, how cool he looked, and I mean, he's basically the same He-Man mold with different paint application and, different accessory for this vest. He looks really cool, he pops, but the one thing that was really irritatingly annoying is that he's got a completed sword, which I thought I would have wanted for my He-Man figure. It's not a 2-half like the He-Man Skeletor sword. This handle is so thick, it is so difficult to get into his hand. His hand seems undersized for the sword, and it's just kind of a pain in the butt to get him to hold it. So, not really happy with that. But, you know, I never really used the pink sword for my vintage figure. My vintage figure actually doesn't even have one. I didn't really care for it, and you know, thought the pink sword looked kind of silly anyways, you know. But I like the look of the new figure much more than the vintage one. The vest, or whatever you want to call it, seems right for the cartoon in my mind and memory. And the only complaint I probably have here is being I probably won't have him holding the sword too much, but just like the old one, there's really no sheath or any place to put it here on the back. So it don't really get that playability for that and display purposes. I mean, I don't know. And the guy came flying into battle with a pink sword, and it struck fear into the heart of the enemy. Yeah, see, that don't really work. So, I mean, Adam, he's a cool character, and he's obviously a necessarily evil for He-Man. But, you know, really, most fans were just waiting for him to pull the sword and scream by the power of Grayskull, just like the one in the background there is doing by our Battle Cat. But, well, this is our Prince Adam. I'm still looking for the Beastman figure, the Man-at-Arms figure, the Teela figure, and the Evil Lyn figure. If and when I acquire those, I will be doing a review on those as well. I hope you guys are having fun watching. You know, plenty of content on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. You know, so have fun out there. Play safe.